Alright, back again, Luke here, and today what I want to do is show you a common problem here with these Panasonic cues. These are a really rare machine, and when you can find them, it's definitely worth picking up. I wound up picking this one up here recently, and the main reason why I got it is because it was really cheap. And the reason why it was cheap is because the front door here, this panel, wouldn't open. And this is a common problem with these machines. It's not a big problem, or not such a big issue as far as the part, but trying to get everything apart and put it back together, that's the hard part here. So if you ever find a Panasonic cue, or if you have a Panasonic cue, and when you turn it on you can't open it up, this one I think will probably open up because I've done it a couple of times. What I did is, if you don't want to scratch the panel here, just use a piece of thin plastic to pry on the door to give it a little bit of tension to force it out. And the main reason why you want to do that is because, let's see if this thing will open now. Oh, yep, it's not going to open. Let's see. Alright, let's see here. Let's try this again. There's a screwdriver, yep. As you can see here, this belt right here, this thing's going to be a little bit blurry, but this belt that's down here, this over time will develop a little bit of a round spot in it from one of the pulleys, and it'll harden that way. So what happens when you press the eject button is that it'll just spin and slip. And as you can see, this one here, this one's quite dirty on the inside as well. It's got like lots of dust, lots of fuzz. I don't know what this is, but yeah, lots of stuff on the inside. And the gears on the bottom here as well, if we kind of flip it on its side, you can see the teeth here on the bottom. What happens over time is these things get kind of dry, so what you want to do is add some grease or something to these teeth at the bottom, and that'll help it to open a little bit easier. But this is one common problem with these things. It's a really small issue, and as you can see, I mean, you can see the belt from here, but the biggest problem is you can't replace it from here. The main reason why is because of this white gear that's laying in the back here. That one's actually pinned down, so you have to remove that. You have to remove the belt and then put in a new belt. Sometimes you can find a belt at a hardware store, or you could take it out of an old VCR. Trying to think on what else. Sometimes even plumbing sections at a hardware store, you can find rubber gaskets that are kind of thin, and if you can find those, you can replace it with those as well. What I've done several times in the past is I've had a couple of broken Xboxes, and the Xbox drives, I was able to take the belt out and put it in there, and it worked pretty well. But that's a pretty common problem with these machines. As you can see, it's opening right now. I'm going to have to clean this thing out because it is quite dusty and yeah, quite dirty. But in order to change that belt out, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to remove a lot of screws. There's a lot of panels on the inside, a lot of circuitry, and it is quite a bit of a hassle, but that's the main problem with these things. If you're not able to get your door to open up, it's basically because it's jammed because of this little belt, and there's not enough grease on the rails here. But once you get that all cleaned up, you should have no problems with these things. Other than that, I haven't really had any other issues develop with these machines. Pretty well built, all except for the rubber band part that's in there that opens up the tray. But just wanted to show you a little bit of a video here on this. Sadly, I don't have this thing taken apart, so I can't show you how to replace that belt. But pretty much, you know, just like with anything, when you take it apart, make sure that you either mark or make note of where each part goes, and yeah, if you have a camera, take pictures of stuff so you don't forget where it goes, and it'll make it a lot easier to put it back together. But just that small little belt there is the main reason why these things don't open up. So this thing might close. Let's see. Are we going to close? Alright. Let's see if we can get it to open again. Ah, there we go. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of cleaning around there, and hopefully I'll be able to get this thing back up and running, and no problems after that. But just a short little video here to show you a common problem here with these Panasonic cues, and it's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching.